Good morning, gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this is the Crisis to Courage Daily Prayer for Men. It is July 30th, 2020. And the theme for today is that you would praise God because you're fearfully and wonderfully made. And I was thinking about this because sometimes we don't feel that way. Sometimes we don't feel that we're fearfully and wonderfully made because of our background, because of your background. And I'll tell you something that is pretty profound if you receive it, that people in your life cannot help you understand that you're fearfully and wonderfully made if they don't see that in themselves. If they look in the mirror and all they see is wrinkles, or they have people tell them that you are not this because for X reason. This is why I'm telling you this, because they are unreliable sources. They can't be reliable if they do not see themselves as being fearfully and wonderfully made. They cannot do that for you either. And God is trying to tell you these are unreliable sources. If you go based upon how you feel sometimes, that's also unreliable. If you follow the culture and you don't have what the Kardashians have, then you might not think that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Or if your skin is too dark, or if it's too light, if your hair is straight, or if your hair has a problem becoming straight. If you work in a certain occupation, or you work in an occupation where there's too much pressure, all of these things are unreliable sources. Even religion is unreliable because it tells you you've got to do all this stuff, and it kind of comes from a sin consciousness. So you have a benchmark, you have a framework where you can't ever meet anyway. So there's always this sin consciousness that you're not good enough. And then when you sin, it gets compounded. So these resources are not reliable in helping you understand that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, especially when the devil is called the God of this world. Now, God owns it. That's why you see the beautiful trees and everything else. But the manager is the devil, and he runs it very poorly. And every time he can, he's going to tell you you're not because of this checkbox. And think about it logically. Like, your man is God's best creation. Like, he did all of this so that he could have a family of believers and people that would love him and honor him. So it makes kind of sense that everything in your life has been designed to help you understand that the opposite, that you're not fearfully and wonderfully made. So that's kind of the breakdown today. It's really short. God, just help these men know what you say, that they're fearfully and wonderfully made. In Jesus Christ's name.